wow, this is huge because as Lillian said, it was only last week that I declared that I was going to be all in with our team and be 100% behind Lillian. And I'll get a phone call by Abigail Johnson 2 nights ago, and she says, by the way, Nick, you're going to be talking at the conference. Are you serious? I thought I was just going to ease my way into the business. So then I started thinking about the last time I did any public speaking, and it was at Abigail Johnson's place. And I was so nervous that I had sweat marks down to here. And I had to race upstairs and get the hairdryer and blow the sweat marks away. So there you have it. Having said that, it's good to be here today to be able to share with you what it's like for me as a bloke to be a part of Nucerity and the Dream Team. So just out of curiosity, how many people here have ever felt like you were constantly striving and not arriving? How many hands? Yeah, heaps. Another question. How many of you have ever felt like your inner compass has been smashed and you lost your purpose and mojo in life? A few people, huh? Yep. One other question. How many of you felt like you were thrashing around in quicksand and you couldn't get out? Interesting, huh? The truth is that my wife, Lillian Sutton, and I were in that place about 2 years ago. While our lives were on purpose, we were on the road to nowhere financially. Sure, Lillian probably took it as far as she could with her hair and makeup business, and I was still largely enjoying my work as a counsellor and psychotherapist. But the reality was that we were getting tired of having to work weekends, public holidays, early mornings and late nights. How many people have been in that situation? Yeah. So that all started to change when Abigail Johnson approached us 2 years ago. Lillian started to use the mask and I could see a massive improvement with her skin. The funny thing is that Lillian said to me, she said, shh, she said, don't tell Abigail because I'm trialling other skincare products. Fast forward 4 weeks and Lillian and Abigail want a job doing celebrity. Get me out of here. It was only then that I could see a huge change in Abigail. I could see the spring in her step. She was on a mission, no question about it. After talking to Abigail for a short time, I remember turning to Lillian and saying, why aren't we doing this? There is something different about this company, and if we don't jump on board now, we're going to miss out on this amazing opportunity. So we did, and Lillian started to really work the business over a period of about 6 weeks, and we moved forward nicely. Then something happened. We stopped doing the business for about a month. We had lost our motivation and momentum. It was at that time that Abigail and Matt, her partner, came back from the first conference in America, and I was determined to go and listen to her experiences. Well, that was it for me, because when I saw Abigail speak, and once again I could tell that something had significantly shifted. When I looked into her eyes, she had the eye of a tiger. Where are you, Abigail? Yeah, you had the eye of a tiger, man, I can tell you that. So that was it. Lillian had no choice but to get back into the business. So with all that upline support, we were able to move forward fairly quickly, and within a few months we were emerald, which was really exciting, especially when we were rewarded for our hard efforts with a holiday in Thailand. However, when we came back from holiday, we went through a difficult season. This lasted for about 4 months, and then Lillian and I thought it was timely to speak to Eva for some extra support. Now, Eva was the medicine we needed. She was so generous with her time and took us under her wing. However, I never forget the time when we went to go and visit her and she looked me right in the eye pulled out the jackhammer and told me straight up that if you want to move forward, Michael, with this business, I would need to temporarily sacrifice my quality time with Lillian and unleash her, which was difficult for me because quality time with her is one of my love languages.
100%. Whoa!
Now I'm getting emotional. However, while Eva confronted me to get right out of the way, she was incredibly supportive and empowering. I remember her saying to us that you would be diamonds in the next 3 to 4 months. No question about it, she said. Little did she know that her certainty and confidence in Lillian and I instantly transformed my thinking, and I walked out of her front door as a diamond. It was a done deal. So thanks, Eva. Where are you, Eva? And so that night when I put my head on the pillow, closed my eyes, I realised that Lillian and I had Abigail, the eye of the tiger, Rocky Balboa in the one corner, and Eva, Apollo Creed with their jackhammer in the other. How could we go wrong with these two amazing women in our lives? And so it came to pass. Things started to turn around energetically in ourselves and in our team. One key difference was that we were able to give our team a name, an identity. We all had a common purpose where we could come together as a team and gain momentum. So let's just pause for a moment. While this was all very exciting for us and our team, there was a defining moment where Lillian was away for nearly a month. And I just about had enough. And I'm sharing this so that other men can hear this and know how they can support themselves and also their partner when times get tough. It was at this time I started to question the whole business. I asked myself, if this is a beautiful life, then I don't want any part of it. And then I remember what Eva said to me when she took me under her wing, that when these times get tough, it will pass, and it's only temporary. I also reminded myself that if I was to move forward from a mundane, ordinary life and create something extraordinary, then I needed to be prepared to do what other people are not willing to do. I'll say that again. I reminded myself that if I want to move forward from a mundane, ordinary life and create something extraordinary, then I need to be prepared to do what other people are not willing to do. So then something magical happened. It was like my rite of passage into the business. Instead of looking in the mirror and focusing on the downside of the business, I started to metaphorically look outside the window towards Lillian and our team. I noticed how much each of them had grown and they were on the move. I also realised in that moment that this business isn't about ranking or having 3 Ferraris in the garage. This is about our team. Once I realised that there is a larger story to our business, I started to see what an amazing opportunity Lillian and I have to make a real difference in people's lives. To be part of empowering our team, just as Abigail and Eva did for us, to shine and sparkle in their own unique way. This was the doorway for me to have a purpose in the business and could finally see a way to be dangerously good. And so, for those men who are here today with your partner, I urge you to give them permission to unleash their potential and follow their dreams while you give yourself permission to unleash your own potential, to find purpose in the business. Let me tell you this, when all of this is in place, your life and relationships will flourish and your business will boom.